my co-host Sarah DeFelice, and welcome to the Karyn Reece Show.
We have a great show for you with audience questions, readings, and a special guest.
Imagine dying and actually going to hell, only to see the light and come back to life. That's exactly what Howard Storm said happened to him. This former chairman of the art department of Northern Kentucky University wrote a book about his near-death experience. He's told his story to Oprah Winfrey, The Today Show, and appeared on dozens of shows, and now he's telling it to us in part one of this special Skype interview.
In 1985, June 1st, I was in Paris, France, taking a group of students. I was a professor of art at a university in Kentucky, and at 11 o'clock in the morning, I had a perforation of the small stomach, the duodenum. A doctor came to the hotel where I was, and it was 11 o'clock in the morning, and taken by ambulance to the big city hospital in Paris, examined by two doctors in the emergency room, and the doctor at the hotel and the emergency room doctors told me that if I didn't have surgery within a couple hours, I'd die. Because it was a Saturday, and because of their system of medicine, there was no surgeons at the surgical hospital because they were off on Saturday.
Oh,
wow.
That night at 8:30, nurse came into the room and said they were sorry they were unable to find a doctor and that they would try and get one the next day. I told my wife it's time for us to say goodbye. And I had to go tell my kids I loved them, tell my parents I loved them, tell my friends I was thinking about them, stuff like that. And I closed my eyes and went unconscious, very aware that this was it. It was over. And I was an atheist. I didn't pray. I didn't believe in any life after death. So I woke from my unconsciousness, and to my surprise, I felt great. I felt better than I'd ever felt in my entire life. And I was standing in the room that I was in. And I also noticed that in the bed that I had been in, there was a body in the bed that looked remarkably like me.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah, which I knew was impossible because I was standing there, and you can't stand over yourself looking at yourself. That's irrational. That's crazy. Then I heard people outside the room, and they were calling me in English by name, and they were saying, "Howard, hurry up, you got to come now, let's go." So I left the room with some reluctance and went out into the hallway and joined them, and they circled around me and led me along the way. And after we walked a long time, I realized that it was impossible because there were no walls, no ceiling, no stairs, no light, just space we were walking through. I mean, this is not, this is creepy. I mean, this is not right. It's just not right. It's, where's the hospital wasn't that big, and I was on the 4th floor, and I know that, we'd come up in an elevator. I knew it couldn't be this big. And they started getting rude and started getting making nasty comments about me and stuff like that. As I became weaker, they started to bite and scratch, and then they started to gouge and tear. And the more I fought and the more I protested, the more it encouraged them to do these sorts of things.
Oh my God, you had to be terrified. So did you really sense the evil at that point? And did you realize?
Yeah. Eventually I'm like wrecked. I'm all torn up. I look like roadkill. I'm lying in that place, and people are kicking me, and I'm not giving them much. I'm just sort of moaning and groaning, and that's all. I mean, I don't have anything left. And I heard a voice which seemed to come from my chest, and it said, "Pray to God." And it was an audible voice, and I thought, I don't believe in God. And the voice said, "Pray to God." And the voice said, "Pray to God." And I thought, I don't know how to pray. I can't pray. And the voice said, real strong, "Pray to God."
Thank you, Howard, for joining us from your home and ministry in Kentucky. We will find out more about your story in our next show.
Still ahead, Karyn will read some people in our audience, but up next, we take some audience questions.
Welcome back to the show. Our friend Alexa Zappia is in the audience so I can answer some questions on what we just saw. Do you believe in heaven or hell or both? Let's see what you think.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from?
Terry, I'm from Cheektowaga, New York.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Do you believe in heaven or do you believe in hell?
I believe that this is hell on earth.
Is it the taxes that are killing you or what? You are in New York.
Yes. And other things.
Exactly.
Do you have a question for Karyn?
I do. I'd like to know why is it nobody ever comes back and tells us where they are?
Well, that's a great question. My people come back and tell me where they are. That's why I'm a medium, and a psychic for that matter. But there are people that do have near-death experiences and they come back. And they do explain, and you can actually, there's a lot of people out there. I think personally that oftentimes people feel a little reluctant to explain themselves, fear of, maybe they would be made fun of. But there are more and more people coming back and reporting their afterlife experiences. So it could be fun. Anyways, you got good energy, Tara.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, my name is Mary, and I'm a lifelong South Buffalo resident.
Hi, Mary. Hi. No, really? Tell me with that shirt. What was our first clue?
I'd like to know if you have a way of shutting the spirits out or quieting the voices in your head, how you are able to get some peace from that.
Well, I never tell my doctor I hear voices in my head, and nor should you. And I get visions about the future. Usually I just pass it by. I could be driving and I call them bleed-throughs. So I'm dismissive to them. Sometimes you're in a mall, you hear your name, you're sort of dismissive to that as well. But it does happen consistently. And I'll tell you, sometimes, like before I came here, I started picking up information, and I knew at some point it would hit, so I wait till it comes and then I give it. Why, howdy, 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 how are you?
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is May. I'm from Tonawanda, New York. And my question is,
Yes, May?
if we have multiple lives, how come we don't remember them?
Some of us do, and you can learn to, what you can do is learn how to connect with that information. You can do before you go to bed at night and keep saying, I will remember my, last lifetime, I will remember that. And at some point you'll go into your dream state and you may go to the Akashic Records, which houses all of our past lives. Everybody has a book, each book has a chapter per life, and you can look at your book. I've done that as a kid. But we become so grounded into the left brain world that we often forget, that intuitive side and that ability to access that. You can also go into meditation, hypnosis, and you can also look to access that, or talk to people like me, and then we'll tell you.
Great.
You've had some interesting lives, I must tell you.
Oh,
May that be.
really?
Yes. Anyways, readings are coming up next. That's a good question. Welcome back. Time for some amazing audience readings. Let's take a look. Alrighty, let's go over here to our lovely lady that we were talking to earlier. It's funny, in between I kept hearing she won or something, winner. We were talking a little bit in between about Vegas. Anyways, if you want to tell everybody your first name.
Oh, it's Deanna.
I was going to say, who's the Ann connection around you, by the way, just so you know. That's funny. Deanna, just so you know. I saw the name Brown or Braun around you. Are you connected to somebody? Brown. Does somebody work for like UPS or FedEx around you?
Yes.
Who's that?
My girlfriend, Jonah.
Oh, you? You? Oh, duh. Okay, well, it's so weird. Okay, got it. Your father's coming in. Anyways, I kept hearing good luck around you. You do have a horseshoe around your head. It's so funny because I started to see it earlier. So not that I'm recommending going out and having a little more fun, but I am kind of recommending going out and having a little bit more fun.
Okay.
Just so you know, did you do some work on your kitchen recently, or you want to do some work on your kitchen?
Yes.
Yeah.
We would like to.
Yeah, you got a lot of work ahead of you, you know that, Dee?
Oh, yes, I know.
Do you like doing it yourself, too? Were you thinking about taking the floor up yourself? I do that myself.
Yeah, actually, we just got a new floor.
Oh, that's what your dad's talking about. I like the new floor. It's
Oh.
nice. Probably can make some more money at the winnings and, put that into
Yeah.
your house, just so
Yes.
you know. Hey, does your back bother you, too?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm feeling it. Thanks for sharing that, Dee. That's so kind of you.
Thank
I
you.
knew I liked you. Who's my March or February birthday? Is that you? No. Who's got the March? Yeah.
February is my husband's birthday.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, I heard this. Okay, tell him happy birthday. I got his side coming in, too. I know it's all
really?
around you. He's a good man.
Yes, he is.
Does his hands bother him, or did he hurt his hands recently, or is this from all the work you're making him do?
No, he does have problems with his hands.
Okay, because that's what your dad
Yeah.
said. Somebody said, yeah, because that's going to be something, his back, your back and his hands. But I think he could still do the slots, though. I could see him doing that very well. Is there a Richard or a Dick connection? Was that somebody you were connected to, or your husband?
My Uncle Rich.
Okay, that passed away, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, because I got a whole bunch of people. I heard, tell her it's Rich. Dick. Shut up, Rich. He said he'll go with you anytime that you want to go to the casino or to the slot machines.
Oh, great.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, in many lifetimes, you've had good success winning, just so you know.
Okay.
So this isn't the only. Who's a fireman? Is there a fireman in your family? Is this a connection to your husband, a friend?
My husband was a fireman.
Oh, that's what your father said. Oh, so he's retired from being a fireman?
No, actually, it was volunteer fireman for Patch in Boston, New York.
Sweet. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good guy. You've been married in multiple lifetimes, just as an FYI. God bless you on that, and keep up the good cha-ching. It's so weird. I kept hearing something about she won. So
Oh,
you got
okay.
Lady Luck around you, horseshoe.
Thank you.
Okay, I keep getting Wally. Who the heck is Wally? That's not your father, is it? Your dad's
It's
here.
my
though.
uncle or a gentleman that was like my dad.
Okay, because he feels very fatherly. Oh, so Wally was sort of like a father to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said like a father connection. You know, it's funny because Wally was a father to you in a past life. Your father's been has been your dad in most of your lifetimes too. Were you looking at a necklace or something recently?
I was.
Yeah, it's a precious necklace, isn't it?
It is.
That's what Mom said. She loves that necklace. You should wear it more. You haven't been wearing it? No?
No.
Oh, okay. Uncle Wally says, or your father, or whatever you want to call Wall. We'll call him Wally. Wally, Dad said.
Wally.
Yeah, he's laughing, by the way. Were you thinking about getting a part-time job?
I'm going part-time in my job.
Oh, you are? Why don't you just like retire?
I would love to.
Your mother said you should. Yeah, Wally says you should. Your father says you should.
Tell him to give me the money.
Okay.
And I'll be happy to.
But you're going to go part-time, though?
I am.
Oh, good for you. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got some traveling ahead of you, too. So why, put off?
I just got back.
Yeah, you got more ahead of you. Yeah, and I saw Pennsylvania. So you got some travel, Pennsylvania, East Coast travel. At
Yep.
some point, you're going to get to Gettysburg. Is that one of your goals? It's very haunted. You'll feel them there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Were you thinking about Wally? You must have been thinking about him
was.
recently. Yeah, you were picking him up psychically because he says we've been talking, she's been thinking about me. But when you think about people, sometimes what's happening is that you're actually picking them up psychically in your frame of reference. Are you off all cereals and glutens and stuff, grains? Ma says you got to be off of it. Were you thinking about getting off of it?
With my disease, I have to, yes.
Yeah, she said it's for health issues. That sucks, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, grains also include beer, I don't drink beer, but hey,
I stopped a while ago.
Oh, you're no fun.
I know.
What are you going to do when you go part-time? You can't drink certain foods you can eat. I guess you'll just have to go back to traveling. Wally's laughing, but you got a lot of blessings around you, so
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Kevin from Alden.
Hi, Kevin from Alden. I have a brother named Kev from Phoenix. Maybe you two can meet someday. It's a good name,
He's
though.
got to be a good guy then.
It is, good guy, always. Is there somebody that works for a school? What is your mom there talking about? Or teaching, or worked for a school, or college?
My brothers, both my brothers and my sister-in-laws are teachers. Yeah.
Okay, because she said some, but I said Kevin. She said no. Yeah. Did one of them just retire? One needs to retire, should be retired. That's what your mother's saying. Yes? Yeah?
Not yet. They'd probably love to, but
yeah.
not yet.
Ma says they should do that. The name John keeps coming up too. Are you close to a John? Put that in.
I have a good friend, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He feels like a brother to you. That's what your mom said. Do you know you and John have been brothers in other lifetimes? When you met him, did you feel like you've always known him? Yes? Well, if not, I'll just fill in the blanks. Remember, you're on live TV.
I've known him a long time, so yeah.
Yeah, you were cave buddies in a past life. Do you have like a man cave at home? Because that might be something you and, John can kind of, hang out in. Your wife would probably like it. Keep things like, nice and tidy. Were you doing something outdoors? Do you like to do a lot with tools and stuff? You're good with your tools, your dad said, yeah.
Yeah, I have a construction business. I build houses.
That's what I saw you doing. I saw you doing construction related. Oh, good for you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a good field. Now I could see how you two can make some connections, Your business looks really good too.
Oh, good. Thank
Hey,
you.
rates have been good. I've been following the housing lately,
Yeah, this is excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, ex-stockbroker, I always pay attention to that. Your business looks really good from that point of view, but you need to take more vacations too. You need some like decompression time. Good luck. You know, you give up 40 hours to work 80 hours in your own business. Did you make a change to your business name or something?
Yeah, I started another business 3 years ago.
Okay, that's what your dad's talking about because he said something of another new business name. Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and are you doing anything with paving or anything yet or something like that yet? Or is that just part of your normal?
Well, we're in the process of starting a new subdivision, so we're going to be putting a street and stuff in. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Good for you. You know what? The other side, they're so excited about that. I think you should tell your brothers to retire and then they can come to work for you.
I would love it.
Yeah, and they're really
I would love
hardworking
it.
guys. You're like all hardworking.
And I could retire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delegation. That's it. 101. Kev, I like what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Was there a George connection in the family too? Is that an uncle? Yeah, there's somebody in the name coming in through your family or your mom's side with the name George, I heard, and Mary. So I got a bunch of other people starting to come in. Your house also is haunted. Did you know that? No. And at some point in your future, you're going to actually build something on land that has ties to some activity. So when you build your house or this development, don't be surprised if electrical things get kind of whacked out, but just don't tell the potential buyers. They'll figure it out. Yeah, they'll have a light show. I have it in my house. Nothing goes bad as far as that's concerned. Long life ahead of you. Something with horses. Who likes horses? You? Who likes to be around horses? One of the grandkids? See, like horses. No. In your future, I think some of the kids are going to like horses. Somebody's going to like to go horse riding or something along that line.
Okay.
Yeah, but I like what I see. But I saw Colorado with you too, so you got some travel out west. Is that on your to-go list? Or to-do list?
Actually, yeah. My son and I were just talking about that the other day.
Yeah. See, I told your house is haunted. Your father's not as innocent as you think, by the way, Kevin. Your father's very proud of all of his kids, just so you know. Your parents love all of you. One other quick question. Did you bulldoze an area, or are you working in an area close to a cemetery? Have you done that yet?
Yeah, actually, the subdivision we're doing is going to be starting. It's fairly close, yeah.
Yeah, you'll have visitors. Yeah, just so you know.
Oh, great.
Your father told me.
Good ones, I hope.
Yeah, they're good ones. Yeah, they'll come in, they'll clean. Yeah, because your father said, oh, make sure you tell Kev, da-da-da-da-da. That is so funny.
Yeah.
By the way, John's got something going on with a tooth, or he's got to keep an eye on a tooth, just so you know. So he might have some dental work. It might be like cracked or something.
Oh, really?
Or tell him be careful what he bites into. Yeah, no hard candies, I guess, because I feel like he'll need something.
I'll see him this afternoon.
Yeah, tell Kev I said hello. Yeah. He's a good guy. He needs to get a massage on his neck, and you need to get one on your back, too. And knees, too. And feet. That's you, though, knees and feet. I guess you can't dance, Kev, just letting you know.
I know. I am kind of falling apart, actually, but so that's good, yeah.
Well, when you hit 30, because I'm sure you just hit 30. Anyways, a big hug and a kiss from the family, a big hug from John's father, and congratulations on your new business. You know what? I'm so impressed. Congratulations on everything. And tell your brothers to retire Masa so and go to work for you.
Awesome.
God bless you. Prize giveaways next. Welcome back to the show. We have lots of great gifts to give away. A member of our studio audience will receive a $25 gift certificate to Elaine's Flower Shop with 3 locations in Western New York. Go to elainesflowershop.biz for all of your flower needs.
One lucky winner will receive a $20 gift card to the Tavern at Windsor Park. Enjoy English pub grub and American fare at 8444 Transit Road in Williamsville. Check out their menu at tavernatwindsorpark.com.
And of course, a perfect place for any occasion is Salvatore's Italian Gardens, the Delavan Hotel and Spa or Garden Place Hotel. One lucky winner will receive a $50 certificate courtesy of Joe Salvatore at Salvatore's Hospitality. And now for the live drawing with the dud. Who will win a one-on-one with me for a private reading at my office? Dun, da, da, da.
Okay.
Can you see that?
No.
Go to the light.
Here it is.
Go ahead.
640570.
Bingo. Holy crap.
Congratulations. What a great show.
And remember that while we are living our lives, we are preparing ourselves for the next life. It's a lesson our guest Howard Storm will continue to tell on the next edition of the Karyn Reece Show. Thanks for watching. So cute, aren't you? Look at you, got the
She's
memo.
adorable.
Who's Mary? Who's mom? Who's the Mary?
My stepmother.
Okay, your stepmother Mary's here. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, with your other Mary, and they're friends. That's interesting, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, it's a dynamic duel. She just said. She says, "Mary, mom." Oh, that is so funny. You got a lot of people coming. You're a popular girl on the other side. You lost a sister or sister-in-law? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you were hoping to talk to her. Yes. Yeah, you look alike too. Just so you know. Are you worried about your weight?
Yeah.
Really?
Why?
Your sister and I are like, you don't need to worry about it. Even Mary says you don't. You look good. Your sister says you're being crazy. You're being crazy. You know that?
Okay.
The name Joe comes up around you. Were you friends with a Joe?
I know a Joe.
Yes, you do, she said. Joe knows you too.
Okay.
Is this a guy, I assume, or is this a girl? A guy?
It's a guy.
That's
yeah.
what your sister's laugh. She goes, yeah, Joe likes her. Joe likes my sister.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there could be like love. She's laughing about that. She
Okay.
says you're never too young for romance. Did you know that? By the way, your sister comes to you in your dreams all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, and so you're actually going out of body.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you look good for going out of body. You feel better when you go out of
Wow.
body. It's a cheap way of flying, isn't it? Your sister says, don't worry about me. I'm having a good time over here. And she says,
Okay,
I'm always there.
great.
And she says, apparently when she had crossed, she said, you gave me peace of mind, though, like just before and after. She goes, I just want you to know you're just close to my heart. Who is Fran? Frances? Was that an aunt?
My Aunt Frances.
Yeah, that's why she just says Fran's here. And she says, I'm her aunt. Your whole family's here. I'm trying to get your husband and I'm trying to get everybody
No,
else.
I want my daughter.
She's right. You shouldn't have said that. I was just
Oh,
going to
sorry.
say that. I was going to say I have a daughter coming in because your sister said my sister has a daughter here. Hi, Mom. I'm doing really okay. Who's the L connection? Like a Lee, L, Michelle? Where's the L? She showed me the L. L's and Linda. Where's the L?
My daughter, Jamie Lee.
Okay, she said Lee. Oh, you shouldn't have given it out. She goes, Lee, L is in Lee. And I was going to say, where's my James or Jim connection? Yep, it's Jamie Lee. I couldn't hear her. It takes a lot of energy. People don't realize for them to talk. She goes, L is in Lee. She looks really good. I don't want you to worry about anything. I'm having a good time. She says, Mom, it's really funny. I looked at all of our past lives together. She goes, you were pretty funny in many past lives. So when you cross over, you get your book of life and you can look. Your daughter, hang on, Jamie, you're talking way too fast. She says, Mom, don't worry about me. And she said, hang on. She's doing a lot of shopping, which doesn't surprise me. And she says, I appreciate the fact that you talk to me every day. She goes, I hear you. I kiss you. And she said, honest to God, did she cross around, who's got the May connection? Did she cross around Dad's birthday or passing, or where's that?
Her birthday's in May.
Okay, this I thought Jamie Lee was telling me. Okay. She was in my house earlier today. I kept hearing something James, and then a Lee connection. Yeah, she was waiting to talk to you, which kind of correlates with what we were talking about earlier. Sometimes you get the, heads up. You were looking at pictures of her too every day. Yeah. You get some stellar pictures. My, look hot. She does look
Every
hot.
day.
Yeah.
Every
Just
day.
stop worrying about losing weight. Stop worrying about losing weight. We've got that done.
So I'll keep eating chocolate.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Who ate peanut circus peanuts? Is that something your father did, or who likes?
My husband.
Or your husband? Okay,
Yeah.
because they're talking about the circus peanuts, and your daughter says we've got the best circus peanuts over here. Yeah. She goes, it was my time. She said when she released from the body, she felt no pain, and your sister takes very good care of Jamie Lee. Oh yeah, they have a house next to each other, and she's got a hot tub and a pool and hot men. I kind of have to say, Jamie's got it good going over there. Yeah. She says, Mom, I won't see you anytime soon. You still have work left here to do, but God forbid, when it's your time, she says, I'll be the first person there that you'll see when you
Okay.
release.
Good.
Yeah. And she's having a good time with all of her grandmothers too.
Oh, yeah.
She misses your cooking though. She's not as good as a cook as my mom. She's tell my mom that. My mom's the best cook ever. So your daughter's doing really well. Jamie Lee's doing well. Your everybody's doing really well. So the most important thing you can do is go on and be happy and live your life, because when you're happy, they're happy.
Okay.
So God bless you. I knew I was going to read you. The entire time I kept hearing, somebody kept pointing at, I don't know if it was your sister I did hear the name Lee, probably was your daughter, because
My
I'm doing
daughter,
something
my
Lee, and I heard it
sister,
James, yeah.
I stopped at the cemetery before I came here and told them both to come.
Well, guess what? They drove with you. They said we sat in the car when you went out. Yeah, you don't have to necessarily go there.
Oh,
They're
that's
laughing.
great. Thank
What
you.
a great reading.
God bless
That
you.
was great. Thank you so
You
much.
are so welcome.
Oh,
you are so
thank you
cute. I'm
so
coming to eat because your daughter said you're an awesome cat.